best classic cars from the 1930s you must see. The 1930s was a time of big changes, tough times, and amazing cars. Even though the world was going through a lot, car makers were busy creating some of the most beautiful and innovative vehicles ever. These cars represented style, power, and hope during hard times. In this video, we'll take a look at 10 of the most iconic cars from the 1930s, each with its own special story. Whether you remember these cars from the past or just love classic vehicles, you're in for a real treat as we celebrate the cars that made the 1930s unforgettable. Let's kick things off with number 10, a stunning classic that sets the stage for the automotive revolution of the 1930s. Number 10, Duesenberg Model J. The Duesenberg Model J, introduced in 1928 and produced throughout the 1930s, remains one of the most iconic American luxury cars. Known for its beauty, engineering, and exclusivity, the Model J was the height of automotive sophistication during the Great Depression. This one had a 6.9-liter, straight-8 engine, 265 horsepower, and speeds of up to 120 miles per hour. The Model J featured a supercharged version, known as the Model SJ, which offered even more power. This car was a symbol of wealth and prestige, with a base price of around $8,500 in 1929. Equivalent to nearly $120,000 today. The Model J was known for its custom coachwork, and many were designed by renowned coach builders like Murphy, LeBaron, and Frenet. Only 481 units were produced, making it often seen in the hands of business tycoons and dignitaries. The Duesenberg Model J's combination of luxury, performance, and style cemented its place in automotive history. Now let's shift gears to number 9, a real beauty of its time. Number 9. Cadillac Series 60. The 1930 Cadillac Series 60 was a significant model in Cadillac's lineup during the 1930s. It was introduced as a mid-priced luxury vehicle, positioned below the Series 70 and Series 75. Thanks to its sleek design and impressive engineering, the Series 60 became a symbol of prestige during the Great Depression. This vehicle was powered by a 353 cubic inch V8 engine, producing around 95 horsepower. It featured a 4-speed manual transmission and was available in various body styles, including a 2-door sedan, 4-door sedan, and a convertible. The Series 60 could provide a smooth ride thanks to its advanced suspension system. The car's popularity soared during its production run, with Cadillac selling over 8,000 units in the first year. The base price of the 1930 Cadillac Series 60 was around $1,395. Its performance and accessibility made it a popular choice for those looking to ride in style during the 1930s. Number 8 takes us even closer to automotive perfection. Number 8. Packard 8. The Packard 8 was produced by the Packard Motor Car Company from 1930 to 1939. Known for its superior engineering, it became one of the most iconic cars of the early 20th century. The 1930s Packard 8 came equipped with an 8-cylinder engine, offering a displacement ranging from 4.5 to 5.4 liters, depending on the year. The car was capable of producing up to 120 horsepower. It featured advanced suspension systems and hydraulic brakes, providing a smooth driving experience. If you had a choice, would you pick this beauty over today's luxury cars? Drop your thoughts in the comments. In terms of pricing, the Packard 8 cost around $2,000 when it first debuted, which would be equivalent to over $30,000 today. With its craftsmanship and advanced features, the Packard 8 remains a celebrated symbol of automotive excellence from the 1930s. Moving on, number 7 is another gem that defined 1930s elegance. Number 7. Chevrolet Series AD Universal. The 1930s Chevrolet Series AD Universal was part of Chevrolet's larger strategy to cater to a wide range of customers with budget-friendly cars that didn't sacrifice quality. The Series AD Universal came with a 194 cubic inch inline-6 engine, producing about 50 horsepower. It had a speed of around 65 miles per hour. The car's body styles included 2- and 4-door sedans, coupes, and even a station wagon. Plus, this one had a 112-inch wheelbase, ensuring a stable, comfortable ride. At the time of release, the price for the Chevrolet Series AD Universal ranged between $500 and $600, making it an affordable option for middle-class buyers. Its popularity stemmed from its relatively low maintenance costs, which made it a favorite during a difficult economic period. Join the pit crew by subscribing. It's way easier than changing a carburetor. Next up at number 6, we have a classic. Number 6. Chrysler Airflow. The Chrysler Airflow, released in 1934, was a revolutionary vehicle in the automotive industry. It was one of the first cars to embrace a streamlined, modern look, which improved both speed and fuel efficiency. The Airflow featured a monocoque body construction that reduced weight and improved overall strength. Under the hood, it came with a 3.3-liter inline-8 engine or a 4.0-liter inline-8 with speeds of up to 95 miles per hour, producing 93 to 130 horsepower, depending on the model. The Chrysler Airflow's innovative design and performance didn't go unnoticed, but it faced challenges, including the economic struggles of the Great Depression, which limited its commercial success. Only about 1,000 units were sold in its first year. However, it played a crucial role in shaping future automotive designs with its aerodynamic principles. If you haven't already, hit those like and subscribe buttons to see more amazing memories. We're already halfway through. Number 5 brings us a car that was ahead of its time. Number 5, Mercedes-Benz 540K Cabriolet A. The Mercedes-Benz 540K Cabriolet A is one of the most iconic luxury cars from the pre-war era. Launched in 1936, this stunning vehicle was designed for the elite. With a 5.4-liter supercharged inline-8 engine, the 540K could produce an impressive 115 horsepower, with the supercharger boosting output to around 180 horsepower. This enabled it to reach a top speed of 106 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. The car's striking bodywork was the result of a collaboration between Mercedes-Benz and some of the best European coach builders, including the renowned Karosserie Sindelfingen. What do you think? Would you take a spin in this 1930s Mercedes-Benz 540K Cabriolet A? Let us know in the comments. Only about 419 units of the 540K were produced, making it a rare collector's item today. At the time of its release, the price was approximately $8,000, equivalent to around $120,000 today. Due to its exclusivity and design, the 540K remains a symbol of luxury and excellence. Let's keep the momentum going with number 4. Number 4. Alfa Romeo 6C. The Alfa Romeo 6C is a classic example of Italian automotive engineering. The 6C was introduced in 1925, with the most notable models being the 6C 1750 and 6C 2300, produced through the 1930s and into the 1950s. Powered by a 6-cylinder engine, it quickly gained popularity for its smooth handling and exceptional speed. The 6C 2300, which became the most famous model of the series, featured a 2.3-liter engine delivering around 85 horsepower and speeds of over 85 miles per hour. Alfa Romeo crafted these cars with a mix of luxury and performance, offering various body styles, from coupe to open roadster configurations. The 6C's price ranged from approximately 12,000 to 18,000 Italian lire, which was considered quite expensive at the time. These cars were not only popular in Italy, but also gained international attention, especially for their success in motorsport. Now we're getting into the top 3, and number 3 is an absolute showstopper. Number 3, Chevrolet Series AE Independence. The 1930 Chevrolet Series AE Independence was a significant model in the Chevrolet lineup. Released in 1931, it was designed to offer a more affordable, yet stylish, option for the growing American middle class. Having a 194 cubic inch, 6-cylinder engine that generated about 60 horsepower, the Series AE Independence provided reliable and smooth performance for its era. The vehicle had a 3-speed manual gearbox with a top speed of about 65 miles per hour. The car was available in several body styles, including 2-door and 4-door sedans, with prices starting around $495. In terms of popularity, Chevrolet managed to sell over 500,000 units of the Series AE Independence during its production run, which spanned from 1931 to 1932. The Series AE Independence is remembered as a key player in the evolution of the American automotive industry. Don't stall! Subscribe now for a smoother ride than a vintage Cadillac. We're almost there! At number 2, this car redefined luxury and style. Number 2, Cord 810 and 812. The Cord 810 and 812, produced in the early 1930s by the Auburn Automobile Company, and still stands as an iconic example of pre-war automotive engineering. The 810 model was introduced in 1936, while the 812 followed in 1937 with a supercharged engine option. The car's design was a striking blend of sleek curves with a unique coffin nose front end and retractable headlights. The 4.7-liter V8 engine that fueled the Cord 810 generated 125 horsepower in the regular model and up to 170 horsepower in the supercharged version. It could go up to about 100 miles per hour, with a price tag of approximately $2,000, around $40,000 today. It was considered a luxury vehicle. Only about 1,000 units were produced. Despite its innovative design and performance, the Cord 810 and 812's production ended abruptly due to the financial struggles of the Auburn Automobile Company. And finally, the crown jewel of the 1930s, the #1 classic you absolutely must see. Number 1. Ford Model A. The Ford Model A was a groundbreaking vehicle originally released by the Ford Motor Company in 1927. It was introduced as a successor to the Model T. Priced at $385 at launch, the Model A was far more accessible than many of its competitors, helping to boost its popularity. It was produced in multiple body styles, including coupes, sedans, and roadsters. With a 3.3-liter inline-4 engine producing 40 horsepower, the Model A could reach a top speed of 65 miles per hour. The car had a 103-inch wheelbase and weighed around 2,000 pounds. It featured a 3-speed manual transmission and introduced innovations like hydraulic brakes, which greatly improved safety over its predecessor. By the time production ended in 1931, over 4.8 million units had been sold, solidifying the Model A as a major success. Its affordability, durability, and design made it a favorite among American families. And that's a wrap on our journey through the iconic cars of the 1930s. Whether you remember seeing them on the road or just love hearing the stories, they all played a huge role in shaping the cars we drive today. Which one of these cars took you back in time? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more nostalgic videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with even more legendary cars from the past.